Hi, my name is Julian Niccolini and I'm from the Four Seasons Restaurant, and today we're going to talk about wine and service at the Four Seasons Restaurant. The proper way basically to start any luncheon or any dinner and so on is to have a, first of all, to have a glass of water to make sure that you're clearing your palate. And then at the Four Seasons Restaurant, what we like to do, we like to serve champagne, whether it's for lunch or for dinner. And now, to begin with, we're going to start with a glass of rosé champagne. Oh, that will be fine. Great. Thank you. Every glasses that we use at the Four Seasons has its specific purposes. As far as the champagne is concerned, we have this particular glass. So the bubble have to keep rising up, and that's basically one of the reasons why the champagne keeps staying fresh and very exciting, and it's very exciting in your palate when you drink it. As far as the white wine glass is concerned, as you can see, it's a different kind of glass. It's a much tighter at the top, because the most important thing to do whenever you're serving a glass of white wine is to make sure that the color is clear, that you hold the glass by the stem and not by the callus. And one of the reasons why you're holding it by the stem is that you are not warming up the wines at all. You're just keeping the wine at the proper temperature it's supposed to be. And it's also very important all the time to be able to smell the wine as soon as the wine is being poured, to make sure that there are no smell of corks. Because the next wine that the next glass of the next wine we have poured in front of us is a Pinot Noir. And this is a particular glass that we use for Pinot Noir, and we also use it for Bordeaux as well. It's a much larger glass, as you can see. It has a much bigger opening as well, and one of the reasons why it's much bigger opening is because red wine, they will mature in a much longer period of time than white wine, and so therefore you need a much bigger opening on the top of the glass so that you will be able to enjoy the aroma and the smell and the bouquet that this wine will have. Let's assume that we have the first course on the table. So the first course may be a pâté or maybe a salad. So we have this particular kind of setup. We have a knife and we have a small forks. If you have a fish course, we have a fish knife and a fish course, and as you can see, there are two different kinds of silverware and two different kinds of knives. And if you're having a meat course or chicken or a duck, let's say, we have a different kind of a knife and a fork as well. And as far as dessert is concerned, again, we have different kind of silverware. So at the Four Seasons, we really believe that every different dishes has different kinds of silverware. As far as the butter is concerned and bread, bread is always located on the left side. Again, as you have noticed, we also have a bread knife. It's not really a bread knife, it's a butter knife. And at the same time, we also serve our own butter. And our own butter here at the Four Seasons, it's a special butter that is made especially for us, and it's used on every day. Basically, it's used for lunch, used for dinner, but it's a butter that it's only served for one table, meaning that if this table does not eat this butter gets thrown away. Doesn't get recycled for somebody else at all. But at the same time, we do not use any butter that it is already prepackaged at all. We really believe that butter needs to be natural, needs to be fresh, extremely fresh, and needs to be used only for one time during the day. Meaning for lunchtime you use one kind of butter, and for dinner time you only use one kind of butter, and that's it.